Hello and welcome back to the Tower of Power. This is episode 3, and today we will be covering the Casino Royale by Ian Fleming. But before we get started, it would be greatly appreciated if you give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I would like to apologize for the delay between videos, and I know I had originally said I was going to break down the first 5 chapters of the novel, but I've been struggling with a sore throat for the last couple weeks, and it's been making it very hard to speak clearly. So in this video I'll give you my initial thoughts on the novel, as well as break down the first chapter, and then hopefully in the next video I'll be able to break down more chapters at a time. So one of the things I've noticed is that the chapters are very short. As a matter of fact, chapter 1 only covers 7 pages, chapter 2 covers an additional 8 pages, and chapter 3 only covers 3 pages. For me this is both kind of distracting and kind of helpful. It helps me be able to take notes more easily with shorter chapters because I don't have as much to look back through. But at the same time I kind of want to keep reading and get farther in the story than just little bits at a time. The story opens with Bond observing a man named Illustrious and being nauseated by the scent of smoke and sweat at 3 o'clock in the morning, as well as contemplating the soul-eroding qualities of gambling. It's at this point that Bond realizes that he is extremely exhausted and decides to retire to his room. On the way to his room, he receives a communication approving his request for a further 10 million francs. As he arrives at his room, he checks several of his hidden anti-burglar alarms, which consists of a well-placed hair in his dresser, powder on the door handle of his closet, and a few other similar techniques. He believes that he is alive today as a secret agent due to these strict habits. Now that he is reasonably comfortable that his room hasn't been tampered with, he decides to take a shower and then lay down to go to sleep. And that's about it for the key components of the first chapter. Overall, the first chapter was an interesting read. Obviously more happened throughout the chapter than just what I described. One thing I found very interesting in chapter 1 is it gave you valuable insights into the way Bond thinks and some of his tendencies that some people might kind of consider paranoid, but have helped keep him alive this long. Another interesting point to me was how different this opening scene was compared to the one in the 2006 movie. I haven't quite got around to watching the 1967 version yet. I'm sure that version will be a little different as well though, since it's a comedy instead of a serious action film. And that's about all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed the video and are excited to see the next one. Be sure to check back in on Wednesday for episode 3 of Victoria's Health Minute, which is titled Overhauling Your Standard American Diet. And then be sure to check in again on Sunday for episode 4 of The Tower of Power. In that episode, Victoria will be breaking down her initial thoughts on the first Harry Potter novel. Once again, thank you for your time and have a great day.